So here we are. Atif Javed become certified project management professional and he cleared it in a style. He became certified project manager with overall above target in new PMP format. Before going to the details of the questions, let me put something in the context. Atif worked in predictive environment, 100% predictive environment. Right, Atif?
Yes, sir. Right.
100% predictive environment, oil and gas. And Atif is not certified Scrum Master. He has never done anything regarding Agile. So why I am setting this context? I am setting this context for hundreds and thousands of engineers, hundreds and thousands of PMP aspirants who think that we need to do CSM, we need to do PSM, or maybe even PMI ACP before the new PMP. So here we have the best example with us, Atif Javed, who cleared it without any of these things. So let's hear from Atif. Atif, first of all, many congratulations for becoming a certified project management professional from all the project management community.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, I have just done it because of you. And sir, I will share my journey. Sir, I enrolled in your second batch, which was held in January, and I started with you. And Alhamdulillah, on 26th of February 2021, I cleared my PMP.
Okay. So Atif, starting from almost 21st of January till 26th, so it's almost 1 month. A one hard work month, I would even say, but you cleared PMP in a, if I can say now in agile term, in a sprint. You did it. You didn't produce just the minimum viable product, you produced the complete product within one sprint. So that's magnificent. So, Atif, can you share us all the exam content, what you studied, and what was your method? Because I would like to, I would like you to tell about your PMP journey.
Okay, sir. Sir, when I started with the course, and sir, when we completed the course, after that, the material which you have provided to me, that was uh, enough. I would say, sir, people should not read Rita or any PMP book. Sir, if someone reads your 46 slides or that 212 slides, sir, everyone can clear PMP exam. And sir, even your mocks helped me a lot. And sir, your practice agile number 6, 543. I have done these mocks, and sir, I'm very thankful to you, sir, that you have provided all the material. And sir, Alhamdulillah, I have cleared PMP. And sir, if someone do these mocks, so they will definitely clear the PMP exam.
Thank you, Atif, for saying that. So let me put this in context for everyone. As I say multiple times, you don't need to read PIM book. You don't need to. Like if you like to read, you love to read. Some more people are visual reader, some are auditory learners. Some people like to read the books. If you love to read the books, then you can read the PIM book. But if you are like majority of the people today and don't want to read the PIM book, you can still clear the PMP exam. And as Atif just said, we never actually opened Rita and he does not even had Rita. So this actually made a very big case. We have our own notes, we have our own simulator which we give to the students, and Atif used that simulator, and of course we are PMI ATP, and he used that PMI ATP material plus the agile material, which in addition to the PMI ATP material, which we have made it ourselves. So Atif, let's talk about the exam more. You did exam in center or in home?
Sir, I did it in center.
You did the exam in center. So how many breaks did you have?
So there were two breaks, but I didn't take any break.
Oh, so passionate to do the things, to just you were like, I would say you were in a flow and you didn't want to disrupt that flow, right, Atif?
Exactly, sir.
Okay, so you got the first break after 60 questions.
Yes, I got the first break after 60 questions, and then the second break after 120 question.
120 question. Just to put this in context, generally you get the break after 60 question. Now that's on your choice if you want to have it or not. I highly recommend that you take a 10-minute break. If you are a smoker, go out, have a cigarette. Otherwise, I highly recommend that you drink a glass of water, go to a washroom. Then after 120 questions, you have another 10-minute breaks. So Atif, the exam was how many time? It was 3 hours and 30 minutes?
Yes, exactly, sir.
3 hours, 30 minutes. So let's talk a little bit more about the exam. How much percentage of agile was there and how much percentage of predictive was there?
Sir, I would say that was 60% of agile was there, and
Mhm.
40% was of predictive. So I got a question from the change request, but that was different from the a little bit predictive material. The questions were different.
Okay, okay. So which area, since you have gone through all the predictive and you have gone through all the agile area, so which area had more focus, like scope, schedule? If you remember our last conversation, like in 2020 the focus was on stakeholder communication and change request. As you just said, we are not getting so many questions on change request. So which was the most focus area now?
Sir, I would say first one was the stakeholder, and the
Mm-hmm.
second was communication,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the third, I would say sir, the quality, and then after
Quality.
that it was change request.
Then
Fourth, change request questions.
fourth is the change request. Atif, when we talk about agile, which area has more questions? Scrum, Lean, Kanban, XP. Which area has more function on that?
Sir, it was regarding agile. Sir, it was sir. I got a question only one from the Scrum and one from the Kanban and one for sir the emotional intelligence, uh, visual depiction, and sir rest was 60%. It was agile. So which if somebody studies four values of agile and 12 principles, so I think sir they can cover the 60% of PMP exam.
Okay, Atif, how many questions were situational questions and how many questions were direct questions? As a rough idea.
Sir, it was almost already situation question. There was not direct question, sir.
So
I did not.
no questions on ITTO tools and technique.
No, 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 sir. There was no question on IT tools. So there was just one question from the tools I think said that was about context diagram.
That okay. So Atif, this means whoever is preparing for PMP, as we say now, that you don't need to remember tools and technique. You need to understand them, and you don't need to remember inputs and outputs. So that is 100% true.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
That is 100% true. That's a good. Okay. So when you are solving the situational question, how relevant the test number 6 was?
Sir, for
Like
agile, that was very relevant.
that was very relevant. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these were very important things. Now, Atif, coming to the real exam thing, how many questions you get? Like, select two options or select three options from the MCQs.
Sir, I got two questions to select two options.
Okay, and how many questions were matched the columns?
Sir, I got four.
Four questions. Any fill in the blank question?
No, sir, there was no fill in the blanks question.
Okay, any other type of questions apart from this type?
So there was match the column question. No, so there wasn't that type of
Okay,
question which was
so we
apart from
get MCQs, We get in MCQs, we have select one right answer, select multiple right answer, we get match the columns, and that's it. Right, Atif?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So for all the PMP aspirants who are going to take the exam in upcoming days, so what is your final advice for them?
So number one, my advice is to get the right mentor.
Okay,
Then the second, do the hard work, and you cannot get it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You have to do very hard practice as well.
okay,
And you please go on Sir Amer's guideline, so inshallah you can clear it.
okay. Okay. Thank you, Atif. Thank you for saying that. And I really know. Let me add something in the context. He's a fighter. While we were going to the trainings, there were many ups and downs. And there is no person in the world who is perfect. Atif, by profession, is electrical engineer. He has done masters in electrical engineering and he's at very good position. But while we were in training, God has blessed him with a beautiful daughter and he was actually very busy. I gave him a deadline, so he was working on that. He was working. I still remember. I called him, sir. I am studying. I still remember that was very cute for it. I am in hospital, but I am studying your notes. So that is the hard work. There is no shortcut, my friends. You have to put the hours in it. We will give you guideline. We will provide all those things, but you have to do the hard work. You have to put the time in it. And let me add something very interesting. Something I haven't shared it even with my personal students. Atif never told me that he's going to give the exam. We had a coaching call on Thursday, and Atif was doing very good. And I think for the first time, I said, Atif, I'm proud of you, right, Atif?
Yes, exactly, sir.
So
That was the first time, and I was happy. Even I told to my wife, that sir said this to me, and now I can do it.
So he solved a very difficult question with the elimination technique in the perfect way. And I said him, I really say something like that, but I said there were like 50 to 100 students in the class. It was an open class. I told him, I'm proud of you. And Atif told me when he called, like when he cleared the exam, sir, that line motivated me and I booked my exam. And actually he did not tell me. And he booked the exam and I was going like it was on Friday. I was going for Friday prayer. I was near the masjid and I got a call. He called from some different number and told me, sir, I'm Atif Javed and I have a great news for you. I said, okay. I said, I just cleared PMP. Now that's something you need from every student. Atif, that was something. I really loved it and it was my honor to serve you. And I wish you best of luck for your future and thank you for choosing us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.